Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, wherever you're listening to us right now. Happy Mock Draft Monday. So we have a special treat for you guys. We're doing a mock draft for both the Bears and the Colts today. Obviously, we're going to have to start with the Bears at their pick due to the fact that the Colts do not have a first-round pick this year due to the Sauce Gardner trade, which at the time I don't think it was a bad trade, needing the corners that we needed at the time. But we did give up a hefty sum to get Mr. said Gardner. So again, unfortunately, we don't have a first-round pick, but the Bears do. So, Mr. Nick, you want to take us into the Bears mock real quick?
Yes. So, going right here real quick, we're using ProFootballNetwork.com, their website. So, thank you to them. Top five here was Fernando Mendoza to the Raiders for the Sim, David Bailey, who I really enjoy, to the Jets, Jordan Tyson, 3 to the Cardinals, Carnell Tate,
I do.
4 to the Titans.
Speaking of David Bailey, I do see him getting hyped up more and more every day. I do think he's going to end up passing Arvell Reese for that first edge spot.
That Texas Tech defense was insane. And David Bailey can play linebacker too, which is even if they wanted him to. I like him as an edge rusher, and he was I really love David Bailey.
I do like this mock so far, whatnot. To me, it's kind of accurate on what we're probably going to see, to be honest with you. Especially with Mendoza going 1, Bailey 2. Then we got a pair of wide receivers going 3 and 4. I can see that. Everyone needs offensive line help. Giants going there. Arvell Reese going to the Browns. I know they're going best player available, so it makes sense because they're drafting defense and their defense is already stacked. You would think they'd draft more offensive pieces. I don't think they have a clear wide receiver number 1 on that team. There are rumors.
Oh, you don't like Adonai Mitchell? No.
Oh, he's not on the Browns.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Jets still.
No, I'm talking about the Browns being a stacked defense. So their offense needs a clear-cut number 1 wide receiver. So going defense is kind of an oddball, but at the same time, the rich get richer when it comes to defense.
Well, maybe a DJ Moore trade is in their future.
Jump to the Bears at 25. What are you looking for this offseason in the draft when it comes to your Chicago Bears, Mr. Nick?
So the Bears can go a lot of ways. The team did very, very well. They outperformed. They completely blew expectations out of the water, in my opinion. Personally, I did not expect anything out of this year. I love Ben Johnson. I thought he was going to do fantastic, and he blew my expectations out of the water, like I said. But there is still holes on this team.
You guys have had a really good season this year, to be honest with you, man, going to playoffs. You guys won the first playoff game, didn't you? As well.
We beat the Packers.
Yeah, that's not bad.
And then we were.
You guys sweep the Packers this year?
They beat us in Lambeau.
Okay, so they took 1, you guys took 2 then? That's not bad at all. Especially, I know all the cheese graters that I saw.
Yeah, they had that. Those 2 crazy comebacks. One in the playoffs, and both were at Soldier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who'd they go against the second round in the playoffs?
The Rams.
Was it the Rams? Oh, that was a crazy game. I watched that one, especially at the end of it.
Yeah.
Caleb just kind of threw it up.
It was a lot. My personal opinion on that, we'll put that aside on DJ Moore not running his route, but it also is on Caleb for throwing that ball. Yeah. But like I said, anyways, there's still a lot of holes. There's a lot of questions at left tackle for the Chicago Bears with Ozzie Trapillo going out with I believe it was some type of, I believe it was an Achilles injury, if I remember correctly, and he hobbled off the field in that playoff game that we aforementioned. So we also have safety. If we don't re-sign Byard or Brisker, you're going to need to replace them. The defensive line, obviously, been a huge question before even Ben Johnson got there.
Yeah, Byard's getting up there in age, is he not?
He is, but he played at an elite level this year, and I would if I was the Chicago Bears, I'd re-sign Kevin Byard. But that's not what we're here to talk about. It's kind of, for the Bears, I believe it's probably BPA here, best player available.
So you going defense first round, or are you trying to go offense?
Probably defense. All the offensive players that I would enjoy are going early in this draft. Let's see here.
So, do you want to? Are you going interior first, or are you going edge first?
I don't think you really need to touch corner as of right now. You got Jalen Johnson, Kyler Gordon, and whatever you decide to do with Tyreek Stevenson, if you decide to keep him around. I believe you need to go linebacker or edge rusher.
Okay, so you're a fan of C.J. Allen then?
Not particularly. I like Cassius Howell from I just love that Texas A&M defense. They played really well this year. But scrolling down the list here, I also like that safety out of Oregon. McNeil Moore.
I've seen a lot of mocks having him in above the second round or whatnot. So he might just sneak into the first round conversation, to be honest with you.
But just keep scrolling down here. There is my guy. I really enjoy Mason Thomas from Oklahoma. I think that's who the Bears go with.
So you're going edge first round?
Yes. If Ruben Bain somehow falls, which it could happen with the short arm argument that I keep hearing about, if he falls, I think you go get Ruben Bain.
And just to clarify, we're not doing trades this round either. I know this mock has some trades involved in it, but as Bears and Colts fans, we're just going to stick it to what the picks we have currently. Maybe at a later date, next week or the week after, we might do one that involves trades as well. But this one, we're just going to straight up mock the picks that we currently have and go from there with it. So my Colts are up next. And again, we're going to go defense. I mean, this draft is just going to be defense. That's how it's going to go, to be honest with you. You know, I'm actually stuck between two prospects here. I do like Anthony Hill Jr., linebacker out of Texas. So I also like Jake Golday from Cincinnati. I think he's a good sideline-to-sideline linebacker. And I know he transitioned from hand in the dirt to linebacker. I believe it was 2 years in college as well. So it's an interesting story from him as well. The only thing that I'm having trouble with is the Colts need pass rush. We had 2 guys under contract this year, and that's it for the edges. And that being Latu and JT, who we drafted last year from Ohio State.
And we talked about last episode how you do not want to re-sign Kwity Paye.
No, he's gone in my mind. I can't. He's gone. He's been gone since the start of the year because he never made an impact on the field whatsoever this year. So I'm kind of stuck between the nail and a hard place when it comes to drafting a linebacker or going edge first round because I know we need as much help on the D line as possible. I do like these coverage linebackers that I got right here, being in Hill and Golday, excuse me. But at the same time, I think we're going to go either edge or interior this pick, and then take our chances next round getting a linebacker that we could really use. I'm in kind of love with this prospect of Darrell Jackson Jr. from Florida State. He's just a monster. So I think we go interior, and on top of it, we do need replacements for DeForest Buckner and Grover if they choose to move on from Grover this offseason like we did last week. So I think that'd be a good replacement for him, to be honest with you. So go ahead and book it, Darrell Jackson Jr. In the second round for us.
As we sim through here, Bears at 57.
So round 2, 57. What you thinking, Mr. Nick?
So it's same thing. It's not BPA anymore, but like we said, you know, the Bears draft really depends on what they do in the re-sign stage. To be honest, it 100% relies on getting Kevin Byard back, getting one of Kevin Byard or Jaquan Brisker.
What about offense? You guys planning to go offense with whoever in the draft?
If you go offense, it probably won't be a skill position. You'll probably see skill positions day 3, punt returner, kick returner, something like that. But even with Josh Blackwell, you don't really need that anymore. You have a serviceable guy. If there's someone that sticks out to Ben Johnson, which I'm sure there is, because everybody has, like every coach, in my opinion, has a guy. They're like, hey, I need this guy for X, Y, and Z.
So what you thinking second round, man? Second
round, if like I said, with Ozzy Trapillo, you know, if he can't go this season, do you turn to Theo Benedette? Is that an option for you? And then left guard too. It's that left side of the line has a little bit, or not left guard. Oh yeah, it is left guard. Jonah Jackson. Jonah Jackson was a little bit of a letdown to me. He was okay. He was a little bit of a letdown for me. I think he can pick it up a little bit. But there's also an option. But I think left tackle, if you're going to go anywhere on the offense, is somewhere to go. Or if you decide to trade G.J. Moore, you can draft another receiver. Obviously, you're not touching quarterback. Running back, you could. If somehow you can get your hands on Jadarian Price, that's a bargain steal in my opinion. But going through here,
Who you liking? What position are you focusing on right now?
I'd probably go another D tackle.
There's your
like
price
I said,
right there.
Jadarian Price is there, but it's all a matter if you decide to get rid of DeAndre Swift. I also like the safety at USC, Ramsey.
What about linebacker?
You also need a linebacker
You got
because
Lawson and Rodriguez there. Rodriguez is going to be a beast. I'm telling you that right now.
and like it goes back to what I said. I really like that Texas Tech defense.
Yeah. So
I think that's my pick. Is let's say in this universe that they decide to get Jaquan Brisker and Kevin Byard back, you swing over Kamari Ramsey and you go linebacker because who knows if TJ Edwards is going to be back healthy this upcoming year.
You're going Deontay Lawson.
No, I'm going to go Jacob Rodriguez.
I was hoping you weren't going to go Rodriguez because that was going to be my pick next round. So you going Lawson then?
Yes, but like I said,
No, you said you're going Rodriguez.
yes.
All right.
Like I said, you have no idea. We have no idea what that injury is going to be like for TJ Edwards at the end of that playoff game, or not the end, but in that playoff game, he went down. Like I said, so here you go. Colts at 78.
Ooh, let's see some of these guys that got drafted. Deontay Lawson, linebacker. Let's see where we at. What we got? Ooh, we got Trouter here. Round 3. We got his edge.
Malachi Lawrence, I really like out of UCF.
Yeah.
But he's going to be probably farther down the door.
I need to do more research on this guy from Penn State or whatnot because I see him mocked to us a lot. See, we went with D tackle in the first round. Again, there's still a lot left on the bone here. Let's go back to linebacker. I think I'm going Trouter, man. I like his sideline speed. I like his coverage abilities. I think that's what we're kind of missing link in the Colts defense right now is a linebacker than coverage. I mean, literally every game we were getting ate up by any tight end. I was literally putting money on, whatever website I could just to put, anytime score for a tight end for the opposing team, and I was making money all season on it. So I know the Colts are frustrated with that. Our linebackers can't cover anyone in a wet paper bag. It was disgusting. They can be run thumpers. That's cool. But in today's NFL, we need that coverage abilities, and we just did not see it from our linebackers this year whatsoever. I know we do have Franklin that we did move on from our, last week's episode. We ended up cutting him just because I don't even care if it saved money at that point. If they had dead money in it either, just cut him, get him out of here. The guy just can't cover anything. It's ridiculous. But he can tackle. Yeah, he can tackle. You make a lot of tackles. But at the same time, it doesn't matter if they're 20 yards past the line of scrimmage at that point, he's going to tackle you. So I need more tackles within the 5-yard line. So let's go linebacker here that can actually cover, and Mr. Trouter.
But the Bears are up next at 89.
Oh, they are.
Yeah.
I believe the Colts are out of picks at this point, but 89. What?
Go back up there to offense for me real quick.
Go back to offense.
Go to wide receiver for me.
What we got?
He's not there anymore.
Fields from Notre Dame.
Nah.
From Notre Dame, you know how we like our Notre Dame boys, right?
Yeah, play in a conference, then we can talk. Anyway, go to running back for me again.
Running back, really?
Yes. He's also gone.
You looking for Price?
No. Camelback would be nice. Anyway, go back to defense for me.
Probably need quarterback, don't you?
Yeah. You do.
Carson Beck was there, man. He can really lead you guys.
Yeah, just throw an interception in the national championship game.
Defense, you want edge, linebacker, defensive tackle? I think you're probably looking for interior at this point, right?
Tackle.
That's what this draft is known for,
Get
too.
someone next to big old Javon Dexter.
Yeah.
Dante Carlone.
Yeah.
At Cincy.
I do like him.
I do like Zane Durant, actually. Give me Zane Durant.
144?
Yeah, he probably later. I forgot we're only in the 3rd round.
Yeah, you probably get him in the 4th, to be honest with you, at 144. When it comes to pick 89, I don't know if you want to roll the dice on that. I know we're only doing 3 rounds, but I think he'd be there in the 4th, to be honest with you.
Hop back up to safety for me. See what's up there.
Safety?
Yeah. Kilgore.
Probably a similar situation, it looks like.
Yeah. I do like Michael Taff out of Texas. Hook him. Dang, this is a tough spot.
Corner.
Go back to linebacker for me.
Linebacker. Edge.
New York.
He's slipping.
Tyreek Sapp. Good death pick.
How about offensive tackle this round, man?
Yeah, I thought about it, but I didn't see anybody that.
Get back to offense.
If you can click.
Yeah, I know. That's what we got at offensive tackle.
Drew Shelton. I wouldn't mind Drew Shelton.
What about guard? Nah, more tackle. Drew Shelton.
Yeah. Give me some Drew Shelton action right there.
Thinking about that? I do like the pick at 89 or whatnot. It's not too far off from what we got him rated as well. I think anything else would be a reach at this point, to be honest with you. I think you can get, defensive tackle in the next round, just because of the depth of this class, to be honest with you.
If I remember correctly, the Bears do not have a 4th rounder, though.
Okay, well, let's see what we got graded here. Just kind of recap a little bit. I was picking for the Colts, obviously. Round 2, I picked Darrell Jackson Jr. Round 3, I picked Trouter. I think it's a pretty solid draft class just between those two because you got 2 impact starters right there. I think that's the most we can ask for, especially on the defense side of the ball. I do like Darrell Jackson Jr. I think he's a big run stuffer. I think he does have some pass rush upside as well. I think he's going to be a clear cut replacement for Grover Stewart. Not so much Buckner at this point, but I do think he could, develop and kind of go from there, learn some more pass rush moves on top of it, and I think he'd just be fine. And then as far as linebacker goes, having Trouter, again, sideline guy. He's going to cover anyone that we need him covered, especially, the opposing tight ends. Maybe I'll lose some money this year on, betting on the opposing tight ends.
Probably not. Anyway, I lied to you guys. The Bears do have a 4th round pick. It's the Rams' 4th round pick.
And then going over Chicago picks, you want to go over them real quick?
Yeah. So our 1st round pick, Mason Thomas, edge out of Oklahoma. We've had edge. We've talked about the defensive line all year as Bears fans. Montez Sweat, he gets pressures, but you don't see those. You haven't seen those sack numbers that you'd like to see out of your top pass rusher.
And then we'll talk about Deo here in a little bit as well.
Yeah,
because I know you're a big fan of Deo.
Oh yeah. Austin Booker as well had a very, very good season when he played. I believe he didn't start playing until week 7 or 8, and he looked good. I really liked Austin Booker's game, but you can't rely on one pass rusher. It has to move as a unit.
And that was like what happened with the Colts this year too, or whatnot. It was running into one pass rusher, and that was it.
Yeah, Latu.
Yeah, Latu was just getting chipped. Every play was either getting chipped by a tight end, chipped by a running back. Double covered by or double teamed by the tackle and the guard. It was nuts.
Well, it's also just hard in this league to find good, cheap pass rushers because it's such a premium position. And then, you spend all that money on your offense, you have no money left on the defense. And I did say something about Tyreek Hill getting cut last week, so called my shot. And then I believe I said something about the Chiefs restructuring contracts. And did you see that they restructured Patrick Mahomes' contract? Created a bunch of $40 million.
Yeah. I'm like, man, what the heck?
I told you, the Chiefs Black Magic strikes again. What did I tell you? I texted him, yesterday?
Yeah, it was.
Saying that Tyreek Hill might be a Chiefs in line for a Chiefs reunion.
Coming off, ACL tear, dislocated kneecap on top of it, I believe it was, and 32 years old. Chiefs can have him at that point. So that's how I look at it.
Chiefs Black Magic, man, I'm telling you. It's real.
So how do you think the Bears did in your mock, man? You liking this?
I really like Mason Thomas. Oklahoma, in my opinion, overperformed this year. I'm a big Texas fan, so I watched a lot of them. Excuse me. I watched a lot of them, and Mason Thomas really stuck out to me. And then Jacob Rodriguez, another defense that I really liked was Texas Tech. Watched them a handful this year too. They just had an outstanding unit. So Jacob Rodriguez might be a product of a good system. I think he stood out to me though. Good coverage.
He was at the Senior Bowl, and he was just, wreaking havoc on everyone at the Senior Bowl, man. I'd love him for the Colts at round 3, but if he lasts there, hopefully the Bears don't draft him in round 2. But again, we shall see. But there's going to be, this draft is very heavy on defense, especially front 7, edge, defensive tackle, linebacker. So I'll let you take it away with your pick.
And then the last one here, Drew Shelton. Didn't watch a lot of Penn State football this year, but I enjoy watching Penn State when I can. Drew Shelton, a tackle, need a tackle, best player available at that point. Like I said, with Ozzie Trapillo, you have no idea what's going on with him. So you need to get something in there because I don't know if Ben Johnson thinks that Theo Benedict is the guy. He might be. But that's my personal opinion. You
can never use enough depth. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Especially at the tackle position. Those guys are just, in and every play. They're playing every snap. So, again, that's not too shabby whatsoever. So, kind of wrapping up, again, I think the Colts did a pretty good job in this draft as well as the Bears. And then, that's our mock draft Monday, guys. Hopefully, we'll come to you guys, push one out every day. Push one out every week. See you guys, and then just kind of switch it up every now and then. Maybe next time we'll do trades. We'll see, soon we're going to have free agency starting. That's going to affect the mock draft pretty heavily, if I do say so myself, especially with the Colts. I'm going to say probably with the Bears too.
Oh, yeah, like I mentioned earlier, with it, your entire draft depends on your re-signings and the cut candidates, which we'll get to here in a second.
Okay.
So, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, again, like always, man, Colts Nation.
Bear down, baby.
I couldn't say it. I couldn't bring myself to say bear down. So, as always, guys, bleed blue.
And it's always bear down.
Have a good one.